Everyone, I've got another, it's Agnes, in case you didn't know. I've got another success story, and it's from Kwana. Kwana, you are from Denver, Colorado, USA. Thank you for the little picture you sent of you and your person. I won't show that, but thank you for sending it to me. Okay, so everyone, it goes like this. Like you, I'm 51 years old, and I've been on a conscious spiritual journey since 1998. I was learning for many years via many wonderful teachers and source materials such as Louise Hay, Wayne Dyer, Marianne Williamson, and A Course in Miracles. But I didn't start really focusing on LOA until The Secret and eventually Abraham Hicks. I met my guy Michael in May 2014. He's 5 years older than me, and we had an amazing connection and attraction, and we were both professional musicians. We are. You still are. We began to work together musically and eventually started playing gigs together. We were very much in love, but I started having issues and conflict. To sum it up, we had 3 breakups, the last one occurring in November of 2017. Each breakup was initiated by him. His main complaint was that I did not have control over my emotions, which I didn't. After the last breakup in November, I panicked. I got needy and very scared. I begged, etc. After the new year, I realized my energy was way out of whack, so I decided to go no contact. He contacted me a few times and went quiet. By February 2018, he hadn't made contact in a while and I was really struggling, but I kept no contact. During the month of February, I was watching YouTubes of regular dating coaches regarding getting your ex back. Although helpful, they were not addressing the real issues of LOA. By the end of February 2018, I was still maintaining no contact, but I was quite miserable. I was very sad, crying and missing him terribly. I was doing my best to move forward and was working on self-care, spending time with friends and family, but I was absolutely heartbroken. I began to remember my study of Abraham Hicks. I realized I had gotten lazy with my vibration and knew this was a real problem. On March 1st, I found Veronica Isles. I started immediately her 25-day challenge for getting back your ex. I started to feel better right away. Through her videos, exercises, and visualizing, my anxiety and sadness decreased dramatically. I realized that I was now on a journey back to myself and my own happiness. Then I found you. I watched your interview with Veronica and started watching your channel. Your teachings about self-love and everyone as you pushed out really resonated with me. I started doing the meditations, which made me feel amazing. I also began using more self-love affirmations as much as I could, as well as sending out love to him. 5 weeks after beginning this work, mid-April, I got the call. The call. And in case you didn't hear that over the motorbike that just went past, the call. It happened when I was least expecting it. I couldn't believe it when I heard his voice. We had a wonderful conversation. He said much of what I had imagined, like he missed me, etc. After we'd hung up, I cried tears of joy. Yes, I was super happy he called, but more importantly, I knew I had done it. Oh, it was my first conscious manifestation. I felt amazing and I knew I could do anything. From there forward, I went full speed ahead with my self-love work. I have never focused on this type of work before. It has been profoundly healing and empowering. I continued with the meditation, some techniques, self-care, exercise, time in nature, and I wrote a book. I started writing right before the breakup in November. The book is about a female superhero based in 15th century Spain. Kwana, if you want to send me the link to that book, I can put it down in the description of this YouTube for you. Okay? So, where was I? I've lost my place. Last Friday, May 18th, he called. He left a message asking me to call him. When we finally spoke, he invited me for a bite to eat after I was done with work. We had an amazing time, amazing in big capital letters. I spent the night at his place, but there was no hanky-panky, as we both agreed to take things slow. We talked, laughed, held each other, and played music together for the first time in months. He opened his heart to me. He said he had thought about me constantly and had wanted to call me every day the whole time, but he didn't call because as much as he loved me, he felt drained by our relationship. He said he was still in love and crazy about me. I also opened my heart to him about how I'd been working on myself and finally understood what I had to do to heal myself. We were up all night, didn't sleep at all. He said, I love you several times, but kept telling me I was beautiful, was extremely kind, funny, attentive, affectionate, and calling me pet names. He said he was super proud of my growth and my book. He said he wanted to take things slow and start spending time together again. He texted me late on Saturday night to say goodnight and I love you. To sum it up, I am, of course, over the moon, but I cannot stress enough the importance of self-love in big capital letters. This has been my journey back to myself. I cannot thank you enough for your work and your candid sharing of your journey. I can honestly say both you and Veronica threw me a real life jacket to save myself and find my way back to who I really am and really love myself. Feel free to use my story on your channel. It was about 6 months from breakup to reconciliation. Much love. Kwana, brilliant. You rock and roll. Yes, you do. So, everyone, enjoy that. And I'll put the playlist to the rest of the success stories down in the description. And that's it for today, because I need a cup of tea to get my brain working properly to do other things. Okay, see you soon.